down when I'm pulling up. Come around when I'm pulling up. In my town and I'm pulling up. Ready for anything, anyone. Know that I get it done. In the bands I be pulling up. Tell your friends cause I'm pulling up. Ready or not I be pulling up. Remember they said I'm not good enough.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It is the NBA Live 19 franchise with the Phoenix Suns here in the postseason taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we're going to obviously start this series off at home. We're the 1 seed, they're the 8 seed. Look at that game get really tight, but we do pull away, win it by 10 points for a 1-0 series lead. Josh Jackson with 26 and 15. Cat with 23, Goddard with 19. After that, they really had no other production. And then for us, Casey McCoon with 23, 10, and 5, 19 and 11 for Devin Booker, 15 for Ayton, 15 for Triple J, 14 for Keon Burris. And we get the easy victory there. Now, moving on to game number 2, trying to take that 2-0 series lead before we go over to Minnesota. And we're going to pretty easily do it. 111 to 104. Not much of a fight there put up by Minnesota. 24 and 13 for Cat, but a minus 21. 20 for Deontay Austin, a guy I've never heard of. 15 for Josh Jackson. 12 for Goddard. 29 for Casey McCoon, 15 for Jamal Murray, 14 for Ayton and Booker apiece, and 13 for Triple J. So a good game for our starting 5 as we move into game number 3, this time on the road in Minnesota. And Timberwolves going to start out with a lead in this game, but we'll go ahead and take the lead in the second half, and we would pull away 115 to 106. Another victory. We'll go for the sweep next game. 26 for Cat, 22 and 14 for Balaga, 12 each for Goddard and Cortland Mumphrey. The stretch big getting in there in the action. Then for us, we had 36 for DeAndre Ayton, 33 for Casey McCoon, 17 for Booker. After that, not a ton, but Murray had 9 and 11, just missing at 1 point for his double-double. So we move into game number 4, looking for the sweep. Minnesota is up pretty big on us. Something that usually doesn't happen to us, but they are up monstrously, over 20 points. They end with a 17-point win, 120 to 103. So they do take one game at home, avoiding the sweep. 35 points, 20 boards for Cat. 21 points, 12 assists for Samuel Balaga. For us, 30 points for Ayton, 19 for Booker. He missed out on 1 rebound, 1 assist for a trip dub. 14 for Casey McCoon, 10 for Brian, Triple J, and Murray. Murray with the double-double with 11 assists. So here we go into game number 5 at home, looking to finish off this series in front of our home fans. And while it's not the biggest blowout in the world, it looks like we should be able to pull away, and we do, and it ends up being pretty much a blowout, 135-109. 39 points for Cat, 19 and 10 for Josh Jackson, 13 for Cortland Mumphrey, and 11 for Chandler Hutchinson. For our boys on the Phoenix Suns, we would turn around with 35 points, 12 boards for DeAndre Ayton, 29 points for Casey McCoon, 22 for Triple J, 19 for Devin Booker, 8 points, 11 assists for Jamal Murray in this one as well. So we'll move on into the next series, and we're going to face the number 5 seeded San Antonio Spurs. There's something different. I fully expected Houston to get thrown at us again, but we get San Antonio, and they're a team with 80s across the board. Nobody worse than an 83, but we have nobody worse than an 87, and Murray tends to play pretty well for us. So we're still the better team. Let's see if we can play like the better team as we move through the fourth quarter, and we're in this lead. And we're going to hold it. 113 to 105. We take game number 1 at home. 37 points for DeAndre Ayton. 23 for Booker. 13 and 13 for Jaren Jackson Jr. 13 and 10 for Jamal Murray. So not too bad. Not too shabby at all. And then for them, 34 points for DSJ, 18 and 11 for Newell, and 16 and 12 for Wesley McGee. So they actually had some pretty decent production despite losing this game. And now we move to game number 2, where we look to take another 2-0 series lead. Let's see if we can actually do it. This game's a jab back and forth, both squads taking leads, lead changes all around. Very interesting, and we will pull away with the victory. 118 to 97, it looked like. 40 points and 16 boards for DeAndre Ayton, 27 points for Devin Booker, 23 for Casey McCoon, 13 for Keon Burris. 14 assists for Jamal Murray, but he only had 2 points in the game. Then for them, 33 points for Bradley Beal, 11 assists, 17 points for DSJ, 11 assists, 11 points and 10 boards for Wesley McGee. So we're going to move into game number 3, looking to take that 3-0 series lead like we did against Minnesota. And this game kind of going back and forth a little bit into the fourth quarter. And the Spurs just had too big of a lead there. In the fourth quarter, they pulled away 113 to 90. They're going to win this thing at home. 28 points, 14 boards for DeAndre Ayton, 18 points for McCoon, 18 points for Devin Booker. After that, not a lot of production for us. 26 points for Bradley Beal, 22 and 14 for Wesley McGee, 17 and 11 for DSJ, 16 for Newell, 11 for Murray, and 10 for DeRozan. DeRozan got in the action. So a 23-point loss for us there. Now we move into game number 4. Spurs are looking to tie up the series. We're looking to keep them from doing that. And they just hold a really big lead right now. 118 to 99. They're going to get this win. 23 points, 11 boards for DeAndre Ayton, 21 points for Jaren Jackson Jr., 19 for Booker, and only 10 points for Casey McCoon. Over on their side, it's 38 points for Bradley Beal, 11 assists, 29 points, 16 boards for Wesley McGee. Those two guys alone were better than anything we threw out there. 10 points, 10 boards for Newell as well for them. So 118-94, we lose. Now it's a 2-2 series. It's all knotted up as we go back to Phoenix. They did not win any games in Phoenix, so if we can get this win, that would be huge. And as you can see, we are going to get the win. 35 and 14 for DeAndre Ayton, 27 points, 1 rebound shy of a double-double for McCoon, 21 points for Booker, 18 and 1 rebound shy of a double-double for Keon Burris. Triple J with 15, Murray with 13, 1 assist shy of a double-double. So a lot of double-doubles barely missed out there. DSJ had 28 and 11, 15 for Newell, 15 for Murray, 14 and 11 for Beal. So his production just a little lower than what it normally is. But we'll take the win. And now into San Antonio. Will they force a game number 7, or will we be able to take them out here? And the answer is, it's all us. 114-98, we get the win. 30 points from Ayton with 13 boards, 20 points from Booker, 16 from Triple J, 13 from McCoon, 13 from Murray with 12 assists. You love to see it. 29 for Bradley Beal, 22 for DSJ, 15 and 11 for McGee, and 12 for DeMar DeRozan. So, we do win it, 114-98, and we're going to move on. For the next episode, we will be facing the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Final. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments section below. Who do you got? Don't forget to drop a like on your way out and subscribe if you're new. Plenty more of this content and other content coming your way on this channel. Thank you.